Going for a burger as you do on a good afternoon day, hanging out at the local Dairy Queen, and while I was sitting in line, I heard a RCMP or a car pull up, siren, just an address siren, no real issues. And as I was sitting there waiting for my burger to come, I noticed a little time later an individual running away from the police. And so never even thought twice, just put my truck in gear or in park, and I took after him, ran after him, and tackled him onto the street. Then the RCMP member arrived and pepper sprayed him, and et cetera, but in the midst of pepper spraying him, the recoil from the pepper spray ended up getting into his eyes, so he couldn't really arrest the individual. So I assisted in the member in arresting him, putting the handcuffs on, holding him down, restraining him, et cetera, while the member tried to clear his eyes so he could see, so he could do what he needed to do. It was an experience I probably would do again in a heartbeat, and I'm thankful for doing it because I personally don't like the crime that's happening in Red Deer, and I think that more civilians need to do more things, not necessarily tackle the culprits down, but maybe more reporting side of things. So that was my first instinct, was just to get up and tackle them. Never thought anything of it, kind of thing.
Community safety is identified by our citizens as the #1 priority in our community, but we recognize for us to accomplish a safe community that we need the partnership of our citizens in prevention, intervention, as well as enforcement efforts. It is important to acknowledge the efforts of citizens, both the corporate citizens as well as the individual citizen, whose bravery and collaboration have ultimately brought about a safer Red Deer because of their commitment.
Well, we never ask or direct people to take the law into their own hands or place themselves in harm's way. But people see things happen, people react, and there are provisions within the criminal code for public arrest, and we need those eyes and ears, and once in a while if they jump in and help and don't put themselves in harm's way, that's very much appreciated. We don't encourage it, call the police, but when it does happen, it's outstanding and it needs to be recognized.